I thought every run in this roguelite was gonna feel rushed. Instead, they kept getting longer. The deeper I got, the more I realized the timer wasn't just a countdown. It completely changed the way I approached every fight. You're the last survivor, sent into a time machine to save the world from ruin, and you're given only 30 seconds to do it, with the ability to stop time, of course. Yeah, the concept sounded wild to me. You pass through corridors into rooms filled with enemies. Your sword attacks on its own while you dash to avoid taking damage. Enemies drop coins and XP. Cells used for upgrades are scattered across rooms. The Vampire Survivors vibes were strong at first. Leveling is quick because enemy levels vary from room to room, but the clock is always ticking, so you start hunting mini-bosses and elites to earn more time. They also drop some of the game's better rewards. Chips give you mid-run stat boosts and new abilities. Gadgets add powerful skills you can trigger on a cooldown. It felt very Hades-like, but that's when it started separating itself from other roguelites. You're free to roam the map. You can take on higher level enemies for more XP, or chase challenge events for even better rewards. As someone who loves a good looter, this one hit the spot. I spent coins on inventory slots as fast as I could. There's no lack of variety either. Swords and spears, automated drones, guns and cannons you can aim manually. Armor and devices are packed with stats. I enjoy fine-tuning builds, so I felt right at home. Then it threw in another twist. Not all loot is permanent, so I didn't hesitate to equip new gear in the moment. The added power extended my runs. And surviving works differently than you'd expect. An empty health bar doesn't kill you. Instead, it takes seconds off the clock. If the timer reaches 0, your run is over. Time management becomes the real challenge. It might sound boring, but it felt surprisingly seamless. The time stop ability ended up being one of my strongest tools. Deactivating it unleashes a devastating avatar skill. While it's active, you're mostly invulnerable except for a few enemies. I even started using it to plan my route. Choosing which rooms to tackle saved valuable time. Eventually, 30 seconds is no longer a limitation. Time trace upgrades can extend the timer up to minutes. But even failed runs can move you forward. You score points that can be exchanged for coins and items, and new chips unlock the more you play. After each run, the time machine spits you back out into the bunker. That's where another layer opens up. Sections unlock as you rescue captives. There's a shop for new gear. Items can be traded for cells and upgraded down to individual substats. Temporary gear can be made permanent or stored for later. Permanent upgrades live in the skill tree. You can swap avatars with unique playstyles. Upgrading them unlocks hyper skills, adding even more combat depth. Gadgets you've discovered become available here. Even filling out the codex rewards you with stat boosts and chips. And future runs can be boosted with modifiers and starting bonuses. Build crafting becomes a minigame of its own. I look forward to every new run. The constant progression made every attempt feel worth it. Honestly, seeing the numbers go up got me hooked. Losing a boss fight or hitting the limits of a build just made me want to try again. The time element was stressful at first, but once I figured out how to extend the clock, I got much more comfortable. I get the feeling the devs want you to find game-breaking builds, which explains why the game is so generous with drops. It wants you to experiment, to squeeze as much power out of every run as possible. Even so, it's pretty challenging. My first clear took nearly 15 hours, but that hasn't stopped me from replaying it. There's still a lot of content left to dig into. What I expected to be a constant race against the clock ended up becoming the mechanic I built every run around. And if you enjoy games with interesting mechanics, check out my other videos, or tune in every week. I cover indie and AA games worth your time. Ascend to 0 is Backlog approved.